Assignment 5 deals with application questions on quadratic and simultaneous equations. The quadratic equations are simple supply and demand curves, so I think you can do it. Let me start off with an example of application questions in the form of simultaneous equations. So what I've got for you, I'm solving question number 4 of assignment number 5. We have two markets, one for beef and one for pork. And the question is, what are the prices and the quantities, prices charged and the quantities sold of beef and pork when both the markets are simultaneously at equilibrium? So to do that, we need to derive a simultaneous equation system representing the two markets at equilibrium. Now, what is written right now is the quantity demanded for beef and the quantity supplied of beef. So the beef market equilibrium is determined when quantity demanded of beef is equal to the quantity supplied of beef. So I can derive that. Instead of quantity demanded, I am writing the first equation, 82 minus 3 times PB plus PP is equal to minus 5 plus 15 times PB, which is price of beef. Since I'm going to solve it by simultaneous equation model, I'm going to bring all the variables to the left hand side. So I've got minus 3 times PB plus PP minus 15 times PB is equal to minus 5 minus 82, which gives me price of pork PP minus 18 times PB is equal to minus 87. So this first equation represents equilibrium in the beef market. Now let's move on to the pork market. Again, I have the quantity demanded of pork given to me in the question, which is 92 plus 2 times PB minus 4 times PP. And the quantity supplied of pork is equal to minus 6 plus 32 times price of pork. The pork market equilibrium is when quantity demanded of pork is equal to quantity supplied of pork. So 92 plus 2 times price of beef minus 4 times price of pork is equal to minus 6 plus 32 times price of pork. Bringing all the terms with the variables over here, I get 2PB minus 4P times 4 times PP minus 32 PP is equal to minus 6 minus 92. So that can be written as minus 36 times PP plus 2 times PB is equal to minus 98. Now this is your equation 2. So the first equation here represents equilibrium in the beef market, and the second equation represents equilibrium in the pork market. I know that because this second equation has been derived by equating the quantity demanded and quantity supplied of pork, right? So now I have found a two-variable, two-equation simultaneous equation system representing the equilibrium in both the markets. So just solve it by elimination or by substitution and you will get the right prices charged for pork and beef. Okay, this time I'm gonna try substitution method. So by substitution method, from equation 1, I can write that the price of pork PP is equal to 18 times price of beef minus 87. So negative 18 PP, when it goes here, it becomes positive, right? Now I'm numbering this relation 3. So putting 3 in the second equation. Since I got the relation from equation 1, I'm going to use this relation in the second equation, right? So that's minus 36 times, instead of PP, I'm going to write 18 times price of beef minus 87 plus 2 times PB is equal to minus 98. Now you need to use your calculator to find out that minus 36 times 18 is 648 PB, and minus 36 into minus 87 will give me plus 3132 plus 2 times PB is equal to minus 98. So I've got minus 646 PB is equal to minus 98 minus 3132. So that's 646 PB minus 646 PB is equal to find price of pork, put it in equation 3. 18 times price of beef minus 87, which is equal to 3. Remember, you have your calculators, use it. Now that we have got the prices of beef and pork, to find quantities sold of beef, put the price of beef into put these values into either one of the equations given for each market. So for beef, the supply function was minus 5 plus 15 times price of beef, which we found out was 5. So that is equal to 70. And to find quantity of pork sold at equilibrium, again I'm taking the supply equation for pork, which was minus 6 plus 32 times price of pork, which is 3, which is equal to 90. So your final answer, price charged of beef is 5, quantity sold of beef is 70, price charged of pork is 3, quantity sold of pork is 90, and in this situation both beef and pork market are simultaneously at equilibrium. So with this example, I'm sure you can solve the other one given in the assignment.